This is NewsBreak26 in Southwest New Brunswick. I'm Vicki Hogarth. Here's what's happening in our part of the world. It's now been just over a year since the first confirmed case of COVID-19 in Canada, and January is breaking records in New Brunswick when it comes to the number of new COVID-19 cases emerging after the holidays. New Brunswick's second wave shows few signs of subsiding. However, the St. John region and the Fredericton region have improved enough that public health recommended they be moved back from the red level of recovery to the orange level Tuesday at midnight. The Edmundston region remains the hardest hit region of the province and is still on lockdown.
The resurgence of COVID-19 cases across New Brunswick over the last month has been alarming. But in most cases, there is no mystery in how it has spread. Obviously, the cases come across the border, not knowing they have COVID-19. They may or may not have symptoms. They may or may not self-isolate appropriately and safely, unbeknownst to them. And unbeknownst to them, they may asymptomatically transmit to their household members, who may asymptomatically transmit to their workplace, a school, a public area. And sometimes people do have symptoms and those people don't get tested. So we know that if somebody comes across the border and self-isolates for 14 days appropriately, then you won't have spread.
Despite moving back to the orange level, border towns in Charlotte County fear the virus is still at their doorstep. Washington County, Maine currently has more active cases of COVID-19 than all of New Brunswick combined. With many Charlotte County residents still working across the border in Maine, as well as Campobello Islanders traveling into Lubec for essential goods and services, there is concern in the area that the virus is looming just next door. The government garage across from the health center on Route 3 in Harvey caught fire on Friday night. The building was completely destroyed, as were two plow trucks, but firefighters were able to salvage the road grader and the front end loader. In a statement to CHCO, Harvey Fire Chief Jared Swan said, quote, "We received a phone call about the fire on Friday night at 8:57 p.m. 6 fire trucks from Harvey and 35 firefighters were immediately dispatched and were on the scene until 11 p.m. We called for mutual aid from Macadam and Upper Kingsclear. The source of the fire is still under investigation." The existing wood structure of the Market Square Wharf in St. Andrews is in a state of disrepair, requiring complete refurbishment due to a number of factors such as rot and environmental stresses, including climate change. The town of St. Andrews presented 3 options for wharf refurbishment to residents in a public consultation session on Wednesday night. The project is expected to cost approximately $5 million. The federal government will fund approximately 70% of the cost, provided the refurbishment plans incorporate climate change adaptation into the designs. The town is holding another public consultation session on February 17th at 6 p.m.
You drop off a submission to Town Hall if you wish to, a written submission. So no decision is going to be made on Wednesday night or anytime soon, but it will be not too long down the road where we will have to make a decision of which way we're going to go with the project.
Doug and Tamara Harper of Harper's Exotic Animals and Pet Supply in St. Stephen were 2 of 89 individuals recognized across the province this week for exemplary acts of service since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic. The Harpers have been hard at work making sure people and their pets across Charlotte County are taken care of by doing home deliveries and curbside pickups. Congratulations, Doug and Tamara. That's all the news I have for you. For more stories and live streams of COVID-19 updates for the province, follow us on Facebook at CHCO.TV.
A news and public affairs production of CHCO-TV, New Brunswick's only source for independent community television.